nigga. Whatever. The Lions suspended. I just streamed the Lions game, and I ain't the Lions. Yeah, that nigga a bum. I'm bringing it up, man. I'm bringing it up now. If a nigga, I don't know. What's the punishment? Ain't no punishment. I ain't taking no fucking punishment when I just streamed the fucking Lions game and I was on the road, man. Yeah, whatever, man. Y'all can kiss my ass. Yeah, the Lions didn't have they stream up, and I streamed that. So fuck out of here, man. I don't give a fuck what you waiting on. You gonna keep waiting? You better wait on it and win, niggas. You quit over at jaw jacking, and I don't give a fuck. That's all I need. You better try to win some fucking games, nigga. Quit doing all that jaw jacking. Yeah. I can send my whole team and beat my next opponent by 30. So it don't even fucking matter, man. Yeah, it ain't no lie. It don't matter. I can sit the whole team and win by 30. Fuck out of here, man. Fuck out of here with that bullshit you talking about. You better try to win something. Hey, man, making sure it's the right one. I don't think that's the right shit. I'm talking about the stream, nigga. I know what league it is. But go ahead, man. It's already in there, man. It's already in there, so I really don't know what you're talking about. So, I don't need 30. What do I have to do with you? I've been told you this.
Veteran Jason Witten back at tight end is going to be great for Dak Prescott for plays just like that. And you think to last year when Witten wasn't there, it was kind of a rotating carousel. They had Blake Jarwin, Jeff Swaim, Rico Gathers, Dalton Schultz. But Witten back out there and doing his thing again.
Yeah. You clapping me at the 7, and then I scored a touchdown. So, he ain't going nowhere.
He'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
He ain't going nowhere.
12 yards there and a first
about time. You better start trying to run deep. Come out here passing like you.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and control of things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage.
Better start running that defense up. What's wrong with you? Irvin in them out this motherfucker.
To get out here and take off.
Pick that shit.
Over the middle, Cooper with it. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Prescott now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he'll fight his way down around the 12.
Say something, dude.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
Just say something.
Good run blitz.
You sound like you're trying to say something. That's all we said.
It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper. His 5th touchdown now on the year. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Brett Maher on for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card divisional round. A first down carry for Barkley. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. That's something we saw over and over again in Barkley's rookie season. He had 91 catches last year, most ever by a rookie running back. Part of a fantastic rookie campaign that saw him go over 2,000 total yards. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Yeah, right. The touchdown pass. The touchdown pass was on a gun bus week, so you lying. You lying. Yeah, well, don't worry about what I'm doing. No, I ain't breaking no rules. Don't worry about what I'm doing. You crying because you can't stop it. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Okay. Touchdown was on gun bus week, so touchdown was on gun bus week. So clearly we switched the formation. Stop it. Stop it. Yeah, right. Yeah. Okay. I'm not. Yeah, okay, touchdown was on gun bus week. Yeah. It don't matter what I do.
The last run good for two.
I'm not. Stop me, niggas. Because you've been doing, you do that same fucking play to Amari Cooper every other fucking play. You don't hear me say shit. I'm just going to stop that shit. I don't care what the fuck you do. That's the difference between me and you. I don't care what the fuck you do. Nigga, shit. You just cry a lot. You ain't gonna win it with shit with. Hell yeah, I'm going to pound the shit out of it. Yep, I'm playing. Yeah, you ain't telling me. Yeah, and I don't need a bunch of plays for you. I don't need a bunch of plays for you. Yeah, and come to your Cooper out route. You do that every other play, going to cry. Ain't anybody seeing nothing you talking about. I told you niggas, I don't hear nothing you niggas crying about, man. I don't give a fuck about none of that tears and shit, man. All that crybaby ass shit, man. Yeah. Well, I'll route to Amari Cooper. Out route to Amari Cooper is whack. Every other fucking play. That's just garbage.
I think that's a big pickup.
That's it. Yeah. Every third down, you do that same play. That's why I'm gonna pick that shit on your next third down. You gonna do the shit. You just say every third down. Fuck out of here, man. I don't cry about what nothing niggas do. I just play mad, man. You niggas cry a lot because when you can't stop something, you cry about it. Yeah. Well, what you call it then? What's the year? Hell yeah. Yeah, well, I ain't running the same play. Yeah, well, I might. That's all I need. Versus you, I might see it. That's all I need versus your bum, man. Right now. Shit, fuck, I'm going to do something different, so give me that pick. That's why give me that pick. Out route, what happened? The out route to Cooper was coming, so I picked the shit. The fuck out of here, you fucking bum. Okay, yeah, it's the same. Oh, Cooper wasn't going on out route another play? Yeah, mute me. That's why I picked that shit. Yeah, I know. Mute me. I just told the nigga I'm gonna pick the shit. I just told the nigga I'm gonna pick the shit. And he did the shit and picked our ball. That's why the Giants got the ball right now. Just tell niggas. Niggas do the same play every goddamn time. They want to find about something. Every third play is to out route to Cooper. That's why we got the ball right goddamn now. We just sitting there waiting on that shit. This nigga want to cry about something. This nigga do an out route to Cooper 70% of the goddamn game, but then crying about my formation. Oh my God. But you know what? Every 3 plays, I'm going to just do in a cloud and pick the goddamn out route. Pick the fucking out route. I would tell people to beat Chuck, just sit in the cloud. Put a cloud on the left side every third play. The nigga gonna be sitting there waiting on it when you do the Cooper out route.
Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead.
You nigga do that play every goddamn other play, man. He's crying about a nigga formation.
Set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Oh my goodness. He tried to throw the ball to the nigga on the inside, throw the interception, because he couldn't throw that shit to the out route. Waiting on that shit.
First down. Barkley. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Beat this nigga, man.
First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
Oh, man.
Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
Here we go, set, 70, Indy. Check, pilot, 64, wing, check. Turn it.
On first down, Barkley. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen
Notre Dame, Virginia played together, man.
And open up a crease
Notre Dame, Virginia.
Didn't happen on that play.
Virginia.
Second down, here's Barkley.
Yeah, see, they played a good ass game against Georgia. Georgia won though, but the Virginia 4-0.
We just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Here we go.
That's gonna be a good ass game.
Check nickel. Hey, foxtrot. Go. Keep going, boys, moving.
To throw on third down, Jones. Throw right side to Perriman, and it's caught. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 14.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Ready?
You don't like the 48 right now. Let's go. You don't see me in your night.
Greystone, Travis. Check.
That's complete left side to Shepard. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. A lot of people thinking that this could be a good year for Sterling Shepard to step out of the shadows of Odell Beckham Jr. But a season ago, pretty good for Sterling Shepard. 66 receptions, 872 yards, and now hoping for a 1,000-yard campaign in 2019. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable. You know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot.
Fuck, he's spreading the line. Fuck, spreading the line for us.
Touchdown.
He spread the line on the goal line. Going right up the goal.
Hitting double digits with his
Terrible
10th
coach.
touchdown of the season. And the Giants have
Terrible
taken the
fucking
lead.
coach. Spread the line on the goal line. Man. No wonder the nigga is losing, man. Who does that, man?
Now after the touchdown, here's
Who
Rose's
spreads the damn line on the goal line?
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
14-7. But he been throw in 3 plays. He gonna throw a pick. So it's gonna be. But when he go to the Cooper out route, I'm gonna be on there. He gonna throw it over the middle. I'm gonna pick the shit.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Elliott.
Yeah, I knew that was going over there.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
That's deep
It's
down.
a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends.
Maybe 2 plays. He gonna throw a pick. He might throw a pick right here though. This might be it right here.
You know what the converse is though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you
This is a
don't,
different route.
that's the result you end up with.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Yeah, this might be it right here.
Prescott, and the Giant rush gets home as down he goes. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Here's Prescott. Cooper's got it.
Are you? Wow.
Get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Wow.
23 yards, the final tally.
Good.
So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
And he did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Prescott from the gun.
Yeah, they should pick that up. 5 wide. They're going to block that.
Able to record his fifth.
They're going to block that with 5 wide, though. So niggas still me, bro. They're going to block that, though. 5 wide. Hell yeah, he getting sacked. 7 niggas blitzing. 5 wide receivers. They're going to block it.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason.
That's a
they decided
glitch.
to make it a priority, and it's working
I'm
out.
blitzing.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away.
Oh, man.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds.
Nowhere to escape.
Oh, I had that motherfucker.
DeMarcus Lawrence has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
218, chop it. Look at me. Door. Hey. Ready?
Throwing on second and long. Jones, he's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So we erase the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy and use in addition to the pencil.
And those last forever.
A long time.
No doubt.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Right here. Check.
Yo, go. Hey, exit.
Mike 5-4.
Five.
A final shot before break. Jones. He's going to look deep for Perriman.
That could be pass interference, man. Hold that nigga up, man.
Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So we've reached halftime here at MetLife Stadium with the Giants out in front. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, this fielded at the 2. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here at half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors.
As far as the damn
he wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. From the 35 on second down, Prescott. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Lorenzo Carter in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he's able to
come on, man. This nigga threw a straight double team over there. Oh, my God. Oh,
With
two
Cole
niggas
Beasley
over
now
there.
in
And that
Buffalo, you
bullshit
think
out
that
of
might
that
open
play.
up some more targets for Michael Gallup. Last
Two
year as a
niggas on,
rookie,
yeah.
33 catches for the
Two
Dallas
niggas on the out
Cowboys.
route, man.
So the drive takes them into Giants
Hey,
territory
so
now,
that's
first and
just
10.
that's a bad
The
read. It's only a
49-yard
matter of
line.
time,
They
man.
run with Elliott.
So that's an interception.
Just
I
a
mean,
yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a
terrible
2nd and
read.
9.
Well, we
You
saw
know
him
the
there
play
trying to get
coming.
it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott, and he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
Now the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Bluetooth on. Powering off.
Check the backer, check the backer. Kill.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. High throw, but the catch is made. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, of that marker. Here we go now with Olawale. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. In lieu of the sneak on 4th and inches, they just say, give it to the big man in the backfield.
Yeah, fullback no less. Not many of those left in the NFL, but for those that have one, perfect time to use them. Perfect time to get it done.
Pass on target, Prescott to Cooper. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And we are tied at 14. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. Then it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down in the hands of the wrong team.
They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud and big. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And it's caught. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. Third and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Here's Elliott. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be second and goal. They'll try again with Elliott. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott, his 14th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to regain the lead. They were able to push him backwards on first down, but this time he forces his way in.
I wonder if he went back to the huddle and said, guys, just a little bit more help, and I can get it done on this one. Maybe even overruled the play call from the sideline, just feeling like he had that opportunity, and he wanted to cash it in.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it first and 10. Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes this forward for about 6. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to second and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between second and 4 and second and 8 and 9.
From the 31, Jones. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
One of the selling points of the corner route is usually the receiver is able to move away from the defender. But in this case, he didn't get that far away.
They'll run on first down. Barkley. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's second and 2.
Brings up second and 2 at the 45-yard line.
Down. 8 read.
And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Got it. 54. Mike, 54. Here we go. You go.
Rock it.
You got tight right there.
Bravo. Now.
Motion.
From the 45 on second down, Jones. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Here we go. Set. 15 line. 15 line. 22 jet bombers. 22 jet bombers.
Hey, it's all out.
Yes.
Mike 5-4. He can't hang.
Get out.
Jones throwing on third and long. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They start on the ground with Elliott. Fighting to get back to the goal line. I don't think he got there? He did not get back there. It's a safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt, and if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he can get a good head of steam going.
On second down now, Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Sean Lee. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At the 35-yard line.
Mike's 47. It's a party now. It's a party now.
On the left side, Gallup's got it. 16 yards, a first down. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
27 yards there, a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Now it's the Florida Atlantic alum. This is Alfred Morris. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Alfred Morris, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Let's go.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
64. Wait. Switch. Get it.
Here's Jones. Going to throw again. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Ready? 60 or.
54. Mike, 54. I got you.
Leo. Go.
You're all right. Check.
Yep.
Check 3.
Hey, right up.
Now Jones on 1st and 10. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off Byron Jones. And this return's going to go backwards about 8 yards, but the interception is good, and they have the football. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. 1 play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Again, it's Barkley. He'll have a first down past the 40. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
Back to throw. Jones over the middle, complete to Tate. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
11 more on that one, and another first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. They'll run with Barkley. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Looking to throw. Jones. And it is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining that it would appear the Cowboys are going to win this football game. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And checking the timeouts. They do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for the Cowboys, a loss would have really hurt. As it stands, they finished the first half at 3-5. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Giants, the loss will drop them to 6-3 now on the year. And they'll be back home next week for a date with the New York Jets. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA.